Overlord here. Hello Commanders, Galactic Overlord here, and today I want to talk about fleet carriers and all the information that's been released so far. So let's dig right in. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. So how do you move your fleet carrier? Alright, so fleet carriers can move 500 light years at a time with an hour wind up and an hour cooldown. Basically, you can jump every 2 hours. The fuel required for this jump can be acquired from starports with refinery economy or by mining ice asteroids. You can jump to anybody in the system that you want to by plotting a route in the new UI. Be mindful that every jump will incur wear and tear to your carrier. You will not be able to jump to any permit-locked system even if you own such permits. Alright, so where can you purchase your fleet carriers? That will be any starport that has a visible carrier construction facility nearby, in the similar way that the Imperial and the Federation capital ships had shipyards. Once you get into a station, by going to the contract panel, you can see the tab Fleet Carrier Vendor and click on it. If you don't know where you can find a station with such services, it can be found in the star map by filtering the service checkbox. Once you purchase the carrier, it will be orbiting the nearest body available. Now that we got that out of the way, let's see what it's like to run a fleet carrier. So, your fleet carrier will have its own independent balance wallet, where you can deposit or withdraw, and has limited storage capacity of 25,000 units. Fleet carriers come with a weekly upkeep for the services that it provides. Every time you purchase a service, it will come with an upfront cost and a weekly cost to keep that service open. Each service will take up capacity, so choose wisely. You can also suspend services, but it will still cost you a smaller portion of the normal upkeep. There are three main costs you should be aware of. Core, this is the basic cost of running your fleet carrier. Optional, this is the service that you get after the core cost. Maintenance, this will be the cost of repair your carrier from wear and tear. All transactions related to your fleet carrier will use its own wallet, not your personal wallet. The fleet carriers make money by the player setting tariffs. This can go from 0 to 100%, meaning that if you have a ship servicing a fleet carrier, you will pay the normal average price plus the tariff. Okay, what kind of services does a fleet carrier has? Carrier has the most familiar services that we're used to seeing in stations, such as interstellar factors, advanced maintenance, outfitting, shipyard, black markets, but unfortunately Universal Cartographic is not included, which is a big hit for the exploration community. So how do we manage our fleet carrier? They're managed by you and your deck officer. For each service available in your fleet carrier, there will be a manager which you can replace at any time. You can change your carrier's appearance with the livery button the same way you do with your ships. If your carrier is part of an illegal activity, the controlling power of the system will start sending authority vessels to patrol your carrier, making it more difficult to partake in said illegal activities. If your carrier is about to get decommissioned, this is how it works. This was a big concern for many commanders, but it seems that the commissioning of a fleet carrier won't be happening very easily. In case your carrier gets decommissioned, your stored modules will go to a nearest station that has a carrier construction service, and you will require a standard charge to move said modules to a new location. Once your carrier is decommissioned, a portion of the carrier's value will be reimbursed to the player. This cost may vary depending on the carrier. Now, fleet carriers are a very much welcome addition to the game, but it's not without problems. I am personally disappointed that the carriers don't have a hangar. This limits the amount of ships you can have in a carrier at any given time. I have 5 ships that I use for any array of activities. That is 1/3 of the available ship space if I were to buy a fleet carrier. If you want to fly in a group, we will have to buy multiple carriers due to the commanders use more than one ship for the different activities. Since carriers were originally meant for squadron, it's the obvious choice to be used by them. But that too has problems because a squadron has a cap limit of 500 players. If the squadron will want to accommodate every single squad mate, they will have to buy minimum 32 carrier. That is a whopping 160 billion just for stock carriers. Not even Space Jeff Bezos can afford that. But we will have to wait until the beta to get more personal approach to the carriers and see if there's any value in it. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more content. 07 Commanders.